Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Welcome to the program Wisdom of Hadith. In this program, we learn about the sayings of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. We explore the meanings, wisdom, and significance of the Hadith of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and we also try to understand a connection of the sayings of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam with our life and work. So today we have a hadith of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam that has been narrated by Sayyiduna Abu Mas'ud al-Ansari radiyallahu ta'ala an. And the hadith says that the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, one of the admonitions of the previous prophets which has been conveyed to people is that, now the words of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in Arabic are, Iza lam tastahi fasna ma shi'ta. If you have no modesty, you can do whatever you like. So this hadith of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam tells us about the importance of being modest and the harms of immodesty. In other sayings of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, we also learn that al-haya'u min al-iman, that this modesty is the part of iman or faith. So what we learn is that modesty and faith, they go side by side and they are interrelated. So modesty and faith are interrelated. So faith is reflected in modesty. So if a person is engaged in shameful acts or the acts that are not modest, in immodest actions, so it means that the faith is not working there. Faith is not reflected in his actions, because faith and immodesty, they are opposite to one another, because faith and haya, or iman and haya, they go together and they are interrelated, of course. So we learn in this hadith of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam that if a person is at a stage of being so immodest that he is not caring about his faith, so now whatever he does, he has nothing to do with Islam, he has nothing to do with the teachings of Islam, because he has lost modesty or haya. So believers support all the actions that spread haya or modesty in the society. And this is one of the key characteristics of Muslim society, that we have haya or modesty in our society. Now this haya or modesty is reflected in words, in actions and attitudes. So first of all, we have to be very careful about our words. The words that we use to speak to others and the words that we use to deal with people. So the selection of words and the way we choose our words, we should be very careful about this thing, that we should never be involved, or we should never be using the words that show shame or that show immodesty. So we have to be very careful about words, because this is the first thing that destroys the peace of the society. We have seen that many conflicts, if we just have a look at the beginning of the conflicts, they begin with few words. So if we are not careful about our words, this might become a cause of become a cause of unrest and chaos in the society. So this is the first responsibility of believers, that they should choose good words to speak and to talk to others. And then we have actions. Our actions, the way we, for example, walk, the way we talk, the way we deal with people, and, our days and nights, all these, things should show that we have haya or we have modesty. So modesty is reflected in our dress, in our, outfits, and in our actions, and also in our attitude. So our emotions and the way we express our feelings with others, that should also show haya. It means that the way we share our feelings with others, that should not give a message of shame or the message of immodesty to others. So these are different factors, like words, actions, attitude. These are different factors that work together to help support haya and help spread haya in the society, or is spread the modesty in the society. So believers, they have a sign, and the sign of believers is that they never engage in shameful acts, they never engage in the acts of immodesty, and they try, and they work on spreading haya in the society in different ways. For example, they would try to guide people on haya, on modesty, and they will be guiding their own family members, like their children and other family members. And the second thing is that they will be practicing haya, and they will show through their actions and their dealings that they are modest, and they care about haya. So in different ways, believers take part in spreading haya or modesty in the society. And once this modesty or haya is lost, then you see a society that is not the society of believers, of those who follow faith. You see then problems in the society, and immodesty leads to different sorts of ethical disasters, like the shameful practices and acts, they start to spread in the society, and they people get engaged in such shameful acts because the society has lost modesty. So it is a responsibility of believers to be very careful about their words and actions and attitudes, and they should think about the planning, the deeds that show modesty and haya. So wherever the believers are there, their surroundings and their actions and their dealings will show that they have haya, because if haya is there, iman will be there, and if haya is lost and modesty is lost, the faith or iman will also be lost.